Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to put strings on your bass guitar. We're going to go string by string. I'm going to start with my E string. So first thing you're going to do, loosen the string. Loosen your first string that you're going to take off. Most likely either E or G. I'm going to do the E string now. Probably not the best thing, but oh well. So here we go. And if this string has been strung through the body, then you gotta pull it out from the body, obviously. So we're gonna take this string out. Alright. And we might want to save this depending on how many strings we actually have. Currently I got a few dead strings, so this won't add to the pile too much. Actually, we're gonna take all these strings and put them together once I'm done applying the other strings. Now I'm going to apply some old strings. These are pretty thick. You've probably seen these before. So I'm going to take these old strings and take the E string. So which one's the E string, you might ask? Well, on these strings, it apparently is the one that has the brass, what do you call these thingies right here on the end of the string? String stoppers, whatever. The yellow string stopper. That's what I'm going to call them for now, because I don't actually know the name. So, this one has already been cut since it's an old string. If you're going to get some new strings on here and cut them, then you might want to clip them in a specific way, and I'll explain it to you. So in order to clip these strings, what you want to do first is bend them at the area where you want to clip them, and then clip them. And how do you find the area where you want to bend them so that you can clip them? Well, usually about a tuner peg or two would do. So keep that in mind when you're cutting the string. So bend the string and then cut it. And make sure it's at the right length. And make sure also that you're using the strings in the right order. I recommend that you start from one side of the bass or the other side of the bass. Now this of course is a 4-string, so we're going to go E, A, D, G. And that's pretty simple. Just about anybody can remember that. Right? We're all humans, we all got functioning brains. Okay. So the string is now on. I'm going to tighten it up just a bit. Up till we hit about pitch. I'm going to tune with harmonics. So, it's a little trick I've shown you a few times. You go to the 5th and 7th fret. So that's the D. This is an E fret and an E harmonic. And you can approximately tune the string. Okay. Now, another step that you should do is you should tug at the string a bit, go all the way down to the nut, and hopefully your nut has been set up correctly. You know, you've shaved it the right way. There's probably 100 videos on how to do that here on YouTube, so go ahead, search that up if you don't know how to do it. So, I'm going to take my A string off. This is our second lowest in pitch, and I'm going to go ahead and take the old string from over here. It's the candy red one. I know this. Okay, now I'm going to take it, and if we can, we're going to string it through the bridge. Unfortunately, on this Squier P-Bass, it does not have the option to string through the body, which would be nice because the extra angle can give you a little bit better tuning. So this is going to go on. Alright, that string is now on the tuner head. So we're going to pull it tight, and then just tighten it up a bit till we get to the right tightness. I should have mentioned earlier, but these strings are round wounds. I am not exactly sure what the cores on them are or what exact thickness. That's a question for people who actually know. But I've noticed that these strings are a little bit thicker than the ones that were on my bass before I started doing this process. So, just a little reminder there. Okay, now I'm going to check that area on the A string where the string goes into the oh my god. You can really hear the difference in tone. I boil these strings and they were crap before, but now I'm probably going to boil the other strings I'm taking off very soon. So I'm just going to loosen up our D string. I'm sorry this is taking so long. You don't necessarily need to watch all this. It's just a little exposition that's going on right now. Boring exposition, sorry. That doesn't really tell you anything. Sort of like the intro of The Last Airbender. Doesn't really tell you much because you probably already watched the cartoons. Shout out to The Last Airbender, by the way. What a great show. Alright, so that's our D string. This one's black for some reason. This must be old Fender. Some really old Fender string thing going on here. String thing. Okay, let's get you inside the what do you call those? Tuner things? Tuner knobs? Yeah. Also, I'd like to mention that when you put the strings on the bass, you want to line them from the top where the slit is, if there is a slit, there probably should be, to the bottom where well, the headstock is. So from top to bottom, because that gives you the correct angle. Not sure if you can hear that. Okay, now then, we're going to take our G string off. Sound effects, because this is boring. I'm really hoping to get myself another P-Bass, something with a maple neck, maybe some better pickups. I went over to Musicland today to look at P-Basses, and the only one that was that had a maple neck and was within my price range was one of those original. One of those classic vibe thingies. I don't know what they call it exactly, to be honest. But I got my hands on that, and it was very nice neck. I think it had some laminin on it, whatever you call that stuff. Not the pure neck. Oh well. Alright, can I fit this within the string tree thing? No, that's string tree. That's what it's called. Okay. There are plenty of bass guitars out there, and I'd like to make my recommendation known to you guys. I personally recommend getting Fender products. I've had bad deals with Ibanez in the past. You know, I got myself a Ibanez Geo 4-string. It was not the best 4-string in the world. PJ setup. All right. The strings are a bit thick, but it'll work. Yeah, that's great. Playing in the higher positions just because I'm not really all that much of a bass player, to be honest. Yeah. The only reason why I play this instrument is because of the spacing and intervals on it. It also has a nice sound when it has good new strings on it. So hopefully I'll get an upgrade over this little thing. Definitely better than what I saw at the store today. Crappiest P-Bass ever. It's a PJ actually on a P-Bass body. 3 knobs. Look like complete ass. But that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and share it if you want. I don't really care. I'll probably make myself another one of those doohickeys, bass review, whatever, sometime soon. So look forward to that. I might do a video of what I'm doing in my bass camp right now. Well, it's not actually a bass camp; it's a string camp. But I'll move on. Oh, I should show you my fretless again because it doesn't have nearly enough screen time. Here it is. I decided to take this aux mute off it, and I also decided to take the bridge cover off it, but I would love to have the pickup cover for this thing. I'm playing thumb position like I did in that one video. Alright, I think that's enough. This video is going on for way too long. And we'll see you guys in the next video. The What?